Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I have something very exciting to share with you today, and that is my joy practice. I have been loving my joy practice, and I would like to help you feel more joy too. So basically, I noticed that we become so good at containing negative emotions. So if you think about it, if you feel anger, sadness, hurt, jealousy, you can hold on to that for a long time. It can take you a while to come out of feeling like that. So sometimes we can't even get them to go away because we're so focused on them and so used to them. Even anxiety, like I practiced when I feel anxiety to like contain it within my body and see how it feels and let it pass. And that's great, except we do not practice, or I have not heard much about practicing containing and holding joy in our bodies. So when we do feel joy or happiness, it passes really quickly a lot of the time. And me personally, I have pushed joy away for many years. I was afraid to feel too joyful for different reasons, and I kind of just didn't really go there. So, I could be happy, I could tell jokes, but as far as joy goes, I didn't want to get too excited, I guess. So I guess that's the best way to say it. So one example is I work for a company that is virtual, so I have had the pleasure of being on Zoom now for for a long time. And there, if there's like 20 people in a Zoom room on the screen, it's interesting. I found it very interesting because there's this one person that someone would say a joke or something that's really funny, and I would be laughing, certain people would laugh, and this person would do just like this. So they'd say the joke and they'd be like, ha ha ha. Like you could see the joy and the laughter and the happiness just escape immediately. They did not hold that for 2 seconds. And I was like, oh my God, this person didn't even enjoy this laugh. Like just, it came and went, and I was so interested in it. So I was noticing how we need to build a capacity to hold this joy and love and happiness and all the positive feelings. So how do we do that? Basically, when we feel it, we need to notice it and we need to stay with it. This might not come as a surprise to a lot of people, but this is the process. So to notice it, actually, it's hard, and it might not be something that you are too aware of because it comes and goes quickly. So I started to focus on noticing when I was laughing. So when you laugh, you can feel it in your cheeks, you can feel your face changing. It is familiar. So that's an easy way to notice when you're happy, maybe joyful. And so this is what I started with. And when I started, I realized I never actually really felt my laughter like throughout my whole body. I was laughing, I liked to laugh, but for some reason I didn't get into really feeling it. And that goes back to maybe different reasons why I used to laugh when I was young. Maybe I did it just to lighten the mood and, just move on. But I really wanted to feel my laughter and just enjoy it. So maybe you don't even really think you experience joy, but you do. I believe that everyone experiences joy. For me, I believe that joy is this big background, like everything has joy in the background for me. And I think it's that way for all of us, but I don't know. You may have your own opinion. But if someone shows you kindness or care, love, if they're sweet to you, maybe a touching scene in a movie can bring joy, or just the goodness of humanity. And of course, laughing can definitely be joyful or spark joy. So for me, joy itself is a really full feeling, kind of like welling up in my body, in my heart, like it kind of like radiates and just wants to be shared, right? And happiness is, a bright feeling in my body. I feel activated, I feel pleasant, I feel like I would want to engage with other people while I'm feeling that. I watched Tara Brach talk recently, and it was on joy, and I was just about to share this practice, so of course she's probably much more well-versed in it than I am. What she said was that actually it takes 30 seconds of holding joy, so of experiencing joy. It takes 30 seconds to start to build that connection so that we can continue to experience it, and we can get better at it, and just that attracts more joy, and that just gets you in the groove of feeling joy. So this is what I would like you to do. When you notice you feel joyful, or you're laughing, or you're having a great time with your friends, just bring your awareness to that. You don't really have to stop, just bring your awareness to that and take the time to build the capacity and hold the space to feel this joy. What does it feel like in your body? Don't just notice it and go to the next thing. What does it feel like? Like, just experience that, be with that. And you may not even be used to feeling it. It may feel uncomfortable, I'm not sure. But let it well up within you, marinate in it, and just cultivate more joy. And as you go along, try to hold it for a little longer, try to experience a little longer. When you laugh, see where you feel it in that in your body. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But just enjoy the fact that you're getting to laugh, that you're a human being, that you have the ability to feel happy and to feel joyful. And when you do that, I guarantee that more joy will happen. And also, me just talking about this topic, I just feel very joyful. So the more I talk about this, the more I share this practice with people, the more excited I become. And other thing I want you to know is that I don't notice it all the time. It comes and goes. I'm like, oh, I just felt good, but I let it pass. So you won't probably notice every time you laugh, every time you feel joyful. You won't remember to stop at first. But then you get better at it and you marinate more with it and you just feel it deeper in your body. And pretty soon it could be a natural thing for you to feel joy, for you to feel happy. And love, people can't contain love. We have a hard time with it. If certain people, if they feel too loved, they freak out. They just run the other direction. They can't contain it. They don't have the capacity. And that's really super sad. So as you continue to contain joy, love, happiness, I hope you really have a great time with it. And that's all for now, but I'll definitely be expanding on this topic and I look forward to that. Also, like and subscribe to my channel. You can find out more about joy and a lot of things that I'm just interested in. So thank you very much. I hope you have an amazing day.